Hello, I'm Stuart Baskin, pastor of First Presbyterian Church of Tyler, Texas. Psalm 133 isn't the shortest psalm in the Bible, but at just 3 verses, it is very close. Psalm 117 takes the prize at just 2 verses. But what Psalm 133 lacks in length, it more than makes up for in, oomph. How very good and pleasant it is when kindred live together in unity. It is like the precious oil on the head, running down upon the beard, on the beard of Aaron, running down over the collar of his robes. It is like the dew of Hermon, which falls on the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord ordained his blessing, life forevermore. I don't know about you, but the thought of oil running down my beard and over the collar of my robe or my shirt doesn't sound all that pleasant. But if we can get past that image and grant that the psalmist thought it was pleasant, we can get somewhere. Now, if there's anything this pandemic we're in has taught a lot of us, it is how much we need each other. Different ones of us have had different levels of contact with the outside world and with one another. Even those of us who have been out more have noticed how little contact we have had with one another. And I know I have missed being with you. I know how much many of you have missed being with each other as well. It turns out part of what makes life good and pleasant is the fellowship we have in the church, with friends outside and inside the church, and with family. Now, you may not have guessed it, but I am somewhat of an introvert. Not shy, introverted. That means I need time to enjoy some alone time. But even an introvert like me misses the regular interactions with people I value. My life is flatter, less fulfilling without you. It turns out, you see, we were created for fellowship with one another. We weren't created to be alone, at least not all the time. We are hardwired, if you will, to thrive on human interaction. And when we are deprived of it, we really feel its absence. I've been talking this week about encountering God in our daily lives. It turns out the most common way we encounter God every day is in our encounters with one another. This is because, as I have said, we are hardwired for human interaction. But it's more than that. We were created, all of us, in the very image and likeness of God. And while we are not little gods running around, when we see each other, we see a bit of God. And so, in our fellowship with one another, even in our most mundane interactions, we encounter God. Most of the time, we're unaware of it. But if we would bother to look, we'll see just a glimpse of God's presence in our fellowship. Again, I don't know about you, but it sure is better than oil running down on my head. And now may God continue to bless you and keep you in all that you do this day and all the days ahead.